Alright everyone, welcome back to Sherlock. It seems the Sherlock's house is starting to drown. Yeah, like it's completely disheveled. I don't remember him leaving it like this. So last time we found where the abductees went, down in the ritualistic site where they're being sacrificed and shipped off into other places to be sacrificed supposedly. Also, Sherlock lost his mind halfway. Anyway, doesn't seem like I can do much here. Alright. Amos. Okay. Dead man is Amos Colby. The man on the altar was private detective from Northwood Agency in Boston. Mr. Colby may have been investigating the disappearance before getting caught and killed by the perpetrators. I see. Alright, got it. Black something Institute. The abductees are headed for Black Advillices Institute, established in 1700. It lies somewhere in Switzerland. I see. Alright, some key information from your case can be found in the archives. Okay, with the space. I see. Location, date of establishment, field of activity, type of organization. What abductor routes. Location, Europe. Establishment is 1700s. Field of activity is medicine, most likely. Like the institute established. Institute, so it's a governmental facility, right? Institute is in Interlaken, Switzerland. Established in 1789 by Professor Kahler, the institute specializes in mental illnesses and addictions. It's currently headed by Professor Gygax.
Dr. Watson, how does a trip to Switzerland sound to you?
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put two and two together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train. As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them?
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look around? The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
Yo, the Mountain of Madness. Let's go. That story was the bomb. Edelweiss Institute. Maybe it has some connection to Mountain of Madness. Alright. New reward unlocked. Check bonuses section in the menu game. I got. Oh, wait, there's the bonuses. What you got? Really? What's that thing? Hello, ma'am. You look lovely today.
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
First of all, Prof. Gygax is the inventor of D&D. I'm pretty certain about that. Second, is she German?
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it, then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
Wait, what?
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him. Right. Yes. I was surprised because that man is a celebrity.
Damn.
Yes, that's it. Very famous. Mr.
All right, this
Colby.
seems
I
interesting.
couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
to
wish
get
to
the truth,
recuperate,
the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lives
you
are
may
placed
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in my care.
What is going on? Did I take the bad decision or what?
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate.
Is that Sherlock? No, it can't be.
Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. I need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Is it because I lied? Oh well, I am dug myself into a grave and I shall dug deeper. So I'm playing as this guy. Who is this? Who am I? What the fuck is going on? Is this Sherlock?
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
Oh. Oh. Wait, no, this can't be Sherlock. Hold on. Oh no, I'm not doing this. Yeah, no, I will skip this. I'm never gonna understand this shit.
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
So this is Sherlock. It had to be Sherlock. It has to be him. Investigation scene found. So this was the Sherlock's plan all along. Interesting. Which scene am I investigating? Okay, through this is where they made medicines.
Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment. The final product, ready to cure madness or to push one deeper into its grasp.
All right. What else?
Raw materials used to formulate medicine. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication.
All right. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What is this thing? Bunch of syringes? Why did I pick them up? All right. Let's see what else we got.
What was that? Is someone there?
What do I do?
Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
What am I doing? Simple case of missing server has become a full investigation into mass kidnapping. The trial of Dirty Summers. Alright, the trial of Dirty Summers and abductees leads to Black Elvice Institute, which specializes in mental illnesses and addictions, established in 1789 by Professor Keller. A route to... Wait, what? The fuck? No, shut up. Go away. Dr. Watson managed to get into the asylum and start staying in one of the rooms on the ground floor. He even tried to play along with the fake Amos Cosby, but clearly performance was not his strong suit. Holy shit, I was right. This is Sherlock. Alright, man. Alright, Henny's Winker. Loen Richard.
You there! I command you to free me at once!
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs!
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me? The gall! The impertinence to bark such orders!
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon!
Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of
He's
La Grande
insane.
Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
Yep, he's insane. Let's go. Who else? What kind of name is that even?
I disdain
Felicia
your glittering
Hung.
gold. There is nothing can console me.
but my jolly sailor bold.
Alright. What I got here then? Oh, there's something here.
A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken.
I see.
A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
Really? Can it repair a broken heart? That was a bad joke. Anyway, what you got down here? Professor Gygax, I have suffered serious chemical burns upon my hand and the consequences of your unexcusable actions. My session with Gerda ended before it even began. The poor thing was so terrified she refused to talk and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. What you did to Gerda will not and cannot happen again. Let it be known that I consider your method a barbaric malpractice. If, as you so boldly claim, you wish to be the future of my facility, you must embody my high standards. Do not disappoint me again. Professor Becker, Director of Black Edelweiss. So I guess the Gygax took control from the original owner then, huh? I wonder what happened to the original owner. Might have gotten so drunk they decided to replace her.
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting.
Alright, metal tubes. What does that give me? I have no idea.
This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil. I can make out the names listed here.
Alright.
Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter?
Most likely no.
Looks like it's still operational.
Alright. A working dumbwaiter. I think that's used to...
Speech and the Cerebellum by S.A. Becker.
I think it is used to distribute dishes
John
throughout the
Salo,
building.
the Tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already. R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here.
I see. This place is very suspicious. Oh, right. This one thing I did not
Painting
check.
in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted.
Where else can I go? Is there anyone here? Oh, okay, nice.
I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
What do I do?
This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself. Build up a tolerance.
Alright. Wait. I think I'm done here. Use a handmade blowpipe. Okay, it could be possible to sedate the guard from a distance using a handmade blowpipe. Perhaps one of the tubes from the storage room could suit. I see. Anyway, is there anything else I can check here?
There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax.
We probably might not get a chance to do that.
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed.
Kill him. Has Sherlock killed people? Oh, he has killed people in the
reception
show,
will be
by the
guarded
way.
anyway.
So I wonder if he has done it in the games as well. Might have, yeah. I think there's nothing else here to interact with. I guess I'll go then. What about this thing? This weird portion of the room. Yeah, there's another. Okay, might be just the access to the window.
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse. This should suffice.
Oh, he fired the entire goddamn syringe with that. Okay. Well, that was fun.
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance.
Yeah, no, you don't look like Colsby at all. Even you fooled me, my friend. Do I take?
Manufactured and packaged here.
Alright, can you take it though? I mean, I advise you to take it.
This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
Ah, I see. Anything else can I search for? No? Wait, what do I search for then? Oh, there it is. Her something. Her. Yep, that's her name. Her. I hasten to assure you that your son is in good hand, and that his unexpected development of psychological disorder can be redeemed at our facility. I'm sure you are as concerned about your son's well-being as I am, and I am confident our combined effort will lead to speedy recovery. The housing of our pharmaceutical in our warehouses is an important part of this process. If you succeed at drawing officials' attention away from this precious cargo, there will be nothing to stop me from returning your son to you, safe and sound and free of this unfortunate illness. Yours sincerely, Professor Gygax. Alright, so somebody's getting threatened over here. Okay, anything else here? Everybody's a bit insane here, huh?
Go away, or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails.
Miss,
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda? Who is Heidi?
You talk strange. You're going to Hell's Door, aren't you? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I
said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me.
Alright, cool enough. What is this thing? Restricted area. Alright, investigation scene found it. I came from here. Wait, where did I see the restricted area? Oh, here it is. Okay. Laundry.
The garments of several dozen people at least.
What am I looking at?
Fabric burnt in the furnace.
Okay. That's not important, I would say.
A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa.
Oh. I think we found the lost brother. He's here somewhere. Oh, what the fuck?
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on Haunted Doll Watch.
Do I take this? I have a feeling I should take this.
Good lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional.
Alright, I think I got what I wanted here. There's nothing else to look around. Restricted area. Before I go there, I'm gonna go and give the doll to her if I can. Is somebody coming? I have the doll, right?
Make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you?
Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. You should thank the man, don't you think?
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was alright.
Tell me all you know about those funny-talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear. And the screams would stop.
How did you end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time. Too bad. He was nice.
This girl
Shall
might
leave
be
you two to get reacquainted.
psychically charged. She might be, I'm just saying. I don't think there are any collectibles in this game, so I don't need to explore too much. Rather, I just need to find where to go next. Oh, look at that. There's something there. Blood. Hit from above. Discoloration. Strong chlorine
This stretcher was
smell.
disinfected frequently.
I see. Oh, right. I doubt that happened. What about this place? We got an investigation to complete here. Scribble in Georgia. Okay. Is that all here? Alright, young adult Dutch, weak-minded, subject eager to follow orders, perceived rewards, strong belief. We don't have names. And 5 is Romania, subject remain violent, incomprehensibles. Nationality Mario, subject is thus assumed mad, subject was large, required above average dose. Okay. Summary, all subject in good condition, showing signs of obedience regardless of race or native language. They must move on for further testing. I see, they were doing some experimentation on these asses.
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
Oh, I got it all done. Alright. Something sticking out. A crucifix.
An Orthodox reliquary commonly found in Eastern Europe, now in a cell halfway up the Alps.
Alright. Anything here? Yep, that seems much more right. Yep, that seems right. Alright, what else do we have here?
These are the same crates we found in London. I should take a closer look.
Alright, you should then. You shall.
I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water.
They were in really bad conditions, that it seems. Oh, a hole.
The kidnappers even provided airflow. How generous.
Found the pendant.
This is the same design as the one from London.
Is it still made of tin? That's my question. Wait, I found something. There it is.
Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days, judging by the smell. This trip was prolonged and perilous.
Damn, they had to shat in a crate. Fucking amazing. Yeah, no, I don't think they were this determined to get out. To say that, even conscious enough to get out. Scratching and broken nails. Alright, I can see that. Don't know why I even require that.
A bottle this sturdy doesn't break by accident.
Oh, so somebody just killed themselves inside.
Substantial blood loss. One poor soul found another way out.
Yeah, no, they killed themselves. That's a bit fucked up. What about the other one? Where's the other one? Wait, what's the middle one then? They seem the same. Yeah, no, this seems right. I'll leave at that.
The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. That's quite a distance to travel.
Alright. Interesting.
The doors can be opened for deliveries.
So I'm done here. Where's the last one? Here. Of course not. Yeah. Oh, really? I guess some of them were alive.
The carriages were backed through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret. Next, the crates were opened, freeing their passengers. Not everyone survived the journey. The dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells. But all the cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
Alright. Okay, the foreigner must have been taken through a hidden door after some preparation in the cells. This passage must lie somewhere near the back entrance. I see. Oh, I found it? Scratches.
Scratches. Something has been moved through here.
Ah, look at that. Smell of machine oil.
It seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
Alright, I don't have enough things right now. I don't have enough documents or testimonies. So I guess that's have to wait. The key to the door I need to find. Okay. Trail of dirty summers. There must be a secret passage. Have I done it? Yeah, I've done it. Ductor forager were kept in cells. The array of wooden crates are stored in Block B. They bear striking resemblance to one found in London. The doll. Okay, I gave her the doll. Dr. Watson in the guest room that is next to the Gygax's office. Alright, so what am I doing right now then? Am I going back in there? No, I'm not.
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Hell's Door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please, I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
Are you kidding me? What scene? She continues to maintain only that 2 buttons, thread, glue, and nails. Okay. A long thread. Loose buttons. Is that all I needed? Yep, found it. Yeah, I know.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right, Heidi. Everything.
Put some
I
nails
have a
in
couple
their
of
head.
questions.
Yes, I...
Dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
I'm sorry, the fuck?
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
Alright, what should talk Heidi about?
Look, Gerda, the man is insane!
Heidi,
Ask.
I found Hell's Door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
Okay.
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again!
Professor Gygax hurt
All right.
you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood and bits.
You could. But then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Very interesting.
Tell him!
But you said
And now I say tell him!
the professor. She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when new people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax. Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever!
Alright, thank you for your bullshit. I'll leave then now. So what am I doing now? Alright, how to get to that bullshit. Alright. Watson could find it and send downstairs. Watson must be in the guest room that is beside Gygax's office. Perhaps he could require the key and use a kitchen dumbwaiter to deliver it down to the storage room. That is the smart thing to do. How to get Watson to help me. A working dumbwaiter. No? Oh, yep. Free the prisoners. Yep. The patient who claims to be Napoleon could help. Freeing him could create enough of a distraction to find and contact Watson on the ground floor. Let's go. Time to make the hell break loose. Or should I say, break the hell loose. Break the loose the hell. Hell shall lose the break. I'm not doing this.
At last, you came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course, you are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
But the guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Oh, you are too kind, Emperor. Now go. Your freedom awaits.
I am coming, Josephine. Josephine, le voilà. Catch him!
Yep.
Psst. Watson. Over here.
Holmes? What are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
Well, that is rich, because clearly it was unimportant to tell me what you were planning beforehand. Amos Colby?
Your naivety was essential to sell the disguise.
Actually, it wasn't. You should have trusted me.
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Yes, you can, Watson. You are unfailingly dependable.
I say knock her out and then steal the key.
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
It is nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
Alright, Watson. Alright, we got all the notes from the Watson. From Watson, not the Watson. Why can't I change Watson's clothing? Alright. Alright, that's the only thing I can change.
Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently.
Damn. At least clean the goddamn room.
Holmes.
Oh, we are gonna end up dead if you are not careful.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Did a child make these?
Heidi. I think Heidi is someone important for this this part of the game. More than something is letting me on. So the guest room is next to Gygax's office? Who are you?
A visitor? No, you shouldn't have come here.
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
Minor birds, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. Sad that they're caged here.
Patient room 2. That's not where I'm supposed to be at. But I can go inside.
I'm struggling to remember something.
Are you? Patience poetry. Oh, beautiful apline flower, whose heart I do miss. So you call to me while I don't see. How could I let you go? The storm cuts through my heart, my senses, make all my thoughts so blind. With no captain, I must reason. What did they truly find? Cold and dark, with grimy walls, roughly held like animals, trapped yet free. Why do I fall? Sometimes scrums on the tip. Something scrums on the tip of the tongue. But what can it be? What did I forget? Also, I remember something to do. Yeah, I gotta close the subtitles.
It's something familiar. If only I could place it. I must think. Maybe if I write another poem, I will remember.
Kitchen. Ah, this is where I have to come here. Director's office.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who
That's
are you?
true. A writer, a soldier, a doctor.
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew.
Oh.
Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave.
There it is. The unusual key.
Grow weary of me already, Doctor?
Admiring the office.
I was simply admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased you appreciate its practicality and appearance, we were discussing bigger things. Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
So it seems I can't go inside there, right? Hold on, sir. I need to go to my mind palace. I don't know if I had one. Alright, what does know about Wolf? Note from Professor Becker. Ah, this is a reception
I
room.
hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
I can't just leave Holmes here alone.
Yes, you can. Examination room. Can't go into the examination room. Okay, visitor phone space. Wait, what is this place? Okay, administration.
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these. Good lord, that's a lot of records.
October 1879, the most serious treatment is necessary. My special patient, Wolf, will be transferred to patient room number 2 on the ground floor. Although the patient must be removed from the schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the institute. The patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. December 1879. The unnecessary surgical procedure was successfully performed. Physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. 1880. The patient's writing now mentions old names. Clear signs of patient memory recovery. An acceptable result. The second surgery is required, targeting both the frontal and temporal lobes. 1880. February, 1 month ago. Surgery went well. The patient's memory does not perish for longer than a couple of minutes. Although an obsession with writing lingers, danger eliminated. Daily monitoring prescribed. I see. This is not the one I was doing, right? Yeah, this one. No observations. Okay.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right, you don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Alright, observe. Alright, let's see what you can say. Alright, severe chemical burns. Oh. He might be Becker. Wolf is Becker, the last director of Edelweiss. They've been fucking his head around. 2 deep scars, precise surgical incisions. Fecal palsy. One side is paralyzed. What is this blue thing? Skin pigmentation, possible abuse of medicine. Ill and treatment not working. Mr. Wolf has some physical paralysis of his facial muscle, most likely a result of brain surgeries. Blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin are likely due to overuse of medication containing silver nitrate. It appears that his illness is a direct result of the treatment he has received here at Black Edelweiss. Ill due to treatment itself. Yep.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Alright, I think I know. Yep, I can do this one now. Not this one. Not this one. Alright. Wolf is a former director of Black Edelweiss. I picked it out before that. Hell yeah. Okay, I can do the other one as well. Alright, got it. If Becker can still write, perhaps he can get Gygax's attention with a letter. How are we doing this now? What about the poetry? Not this one. So what am I doing and how am I doing this?
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate. Dear Professor Gygax, Your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state. You will be brought to justice, and the world will know your cruelty. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
Did I get the paper? I think I got the paper. So now what do I do?
One of the patients there whispered.
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me. I led up for you.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Time to play the detective. There it is.
Close, but I don't think this is the key.
What, really?
This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Okay. What about the candelabra? What about this thing? Alright, December. It has been 3 months since I took over Edelweiss from Becker. Not all of my colleagues approve of this rule changes, so I am now only professor here. No matter the hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. At last, my work it can flourish without the impairment of the lesser mind. The first payment has arrived from R. Our deal does pose risk, but possibilities are endless if he's true to his word. The first shipment of chosen ones have arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult but undoubtedly successful, useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. I see. That's already open. Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of a rare gem on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. The gem have now been sold to the Louisiana jeweler, who made several offers far exceeding our expert estimate of the stone value. The final sale price agreed upon for 11 gems was 12,550 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of his sum transferred to your Solster as per usual. Yours sincerely, Jeffrey Scott, representative of E.W. Gray, Banking House, New Orleans. I see. Is that the thing?
Relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
I think I'm done. Or time to go. Wait a minute. Since I'm here, what's this thing?
Nothing special about this.
Alright. Is that all here? Yeah, I think I'm done here. Time to go to the kitchen. I wonder what's going on with the wolf.
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
Don't try to fool me, Becker. I saw your letter written by your own hand.
That name does sound familiar. Is it mine?
Nice work. Why suddenly it is more scary now? All right. I can't interact with any of them. The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of the chosen one. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us. I see she is working for a cult. Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present, and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. And lo, the trance will begin, and we will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language. The time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most spectacle members will have to be tamed by your own hands. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to maintain the trance state through the emitted light waves of kindled lenses, Kleider lenses. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of the chosen. Make room for them as you've done before. I see. The key? I got a shiny key. What about his brains? This looks weird. Notebook of Professor Gygax. The new method is at last started to show progress. The success rate is 4 out of 10, and the failures are not responding to any external stimuli. Nevertheless, the photonic system can be declared an undeniable success. Regardless of their native language or place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learned it quickly and fluently despite lacking all mental autonomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continued to resist. Isolation and deprivation resulted in the strengthening of their disobedience. Negotiation only ignite anger, and even after the direct removal of the frontal and temporal lobes, it seemed that all was left was innate desire to resist. This chosen one cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of others. The conclusion is inescapable. They cannot continue to live. I will see it too. They are not the well. They are sent to the well. Okay.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
So there's a single chosen that, well, has parts of his brain removed.
A very professional brain dissection.
Why? Why the fuck would you do that? What kind of psychopath does that?
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape.
Alright, anything else here? My god, am I going deeper?
Get out of my head!
Your mind festers devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one and tremble.
Lord!
Left your surrender your soul and become a servant of madness.
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal, do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken, and let the
world behold!
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get
That
out
room
of
is
my
amazing. I can like this room. Looks really amazing. Yeah, a lot of tentacles going around. And we have this thing above our head. Alright, we are out. Run!
Oh, the spell. A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious. Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment.
I see. This is the well, huh?
Dear God, is that body parts? Utterly inhuman.
Yeah, no shit. What happened to the other side? Oh, do I just go then? Am I done here? Yeah, I think I'm done here.
Watson?
Holmes?
What are you still doing here?
Still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What?
Oh,
She was our
shit.
biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Yeah. Let you think about this thing, yeah?
The patients here wear the same robes. The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death. No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat.
Alright then. Oh! Ah ha ha.
Heidi, how did it end up here?
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're
I
right,
had nothing
Watson.
to do with this, Holmes,
First,
I swear.
we need to determine where our case goes next.
Alright. Let's go. Oh, mother lord. Alright, got it. We are going New Orleans, baby. Let's go. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans. It appears that kidnappers have enlisted the service of banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gem. Now what?
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
You're just gonna leave? Just gonna leave? Wait, are we really just gonna leave? Very well, I guess.
There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered, let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Ah, Holmes, after our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
Yeah, alright.
Mister, it was an accident.
Alright, anyway guys, I guess I'll leave it all here. I'll see you all in the next episode. So, bye-bye.